The Vedas are considered in supreme in Hinduism. They are used to verify the spiritual truth as a standard testimony. The following information about the Vedic god and goddess in a crude from the Vedas only, especially from the hymns of the Rigveda, which is the mother of other three Vedas. Hindu underwent many changes in its long history. The god who once ruled the Vedic mind and concerned the major offering during the sacrificial ceremonies were greatly replaced and relegated into a subordinated position by the subsequent development which heralded the emergencies of its principal tradition, namely Shiva, Vishnu, and Shaktism and Ismarism. In this, the ruling class from all the part of India, as pattern of priestly family, played a significant role in the addition to many foreign rulers like Koshnas, Shak, and Pallavas. What survived from the Vedic religion were the priestly tradition and a practice, their philosophical base. Therefore, who those who do not know or understand the transformation nature of Hinduism and its metamorphosis in the post-Vedic period may define this information unfamiliar or unknown. There is an argument on of colonial days in Hinduism according to which the Vedic region and culture overwhelmed and disseminated dominated the Indian subcontinent and native cultures. The truth is the Vedic religion was submerged into Hindu and became a significant part of it along with several other native traditions. Their combined the strength make Hinduism uniquely and significantly different from the dogmatic and regimented religion of the world. By Vedic God, we mean those divinities, devas, who are mentioned in the four Vedas. Information about the gods, goddess worshipped by the Vedic people from to us mainly from the Vedas themselves. The Vedic people worship several gods. They propitiate them for the various purposes during the sacrificial ritual practice and austerities. Meditation, the method of the worship and making the ritual offering are also led out in Vedas. Of the four part of the Veda, the first part is called the Samhita, content invocation or a prayer to various god and goddess. The second part called Brahmanas content the method and procedure to be a follow while making such as offering. The third part called the Arand contain the information about the more complex sacrifices that were are not usually performed for well known to public. For fourth part is called the Upanishad contain the secret knowledge of internal rituals or achieving liberal that they provide the information about hidden aspects of deities and their symbol significance in human body. According to Veda, Brahma magnificent part of the himself during the creation and diversified himself into Ishwar, Hiranyagarbha and Viraj. He created the earth and mid-region, the heaven. He created the god and crystals, beginning the demons and humans. God and crystals beginning reside in the heaven and the mid-region respectively. Humans and other mortal beings inhabited the earth of our world. The demons reside in the nether regions below the earth. In the mortal world, he magnifies death or Kal. Become its ruler. He created the hunger and thirst as subjected the being, including the God in the heaven to save. To satisfy them, he created the food for the several kinds, and the God have the impulsive power, but they do not have the ability to make the food for themselves. Human beings have the ability to make a food for themselves and other, but do not have the supernatural power of the God. Brahman create this distinction to be ensured that the both God and human living in harmony, depending upon each another, and participate in a creation by doing their dutiful duties. Thus, this duty is a dharma of God to help the human, and it's a duty dharma of human living helplessly and help God and other being with the nourishment by the performing sacrifice. The Veda declare that the human body is similar to the body of the cosmic self, Purusha, who the manifest in the creation as the Lord of the universe, just as there are four stars in the universe. There are four planes in human body. The head represent the sky or the heaven, the trunk including, and the chest and the stomach are the represent the mind region where the breath flows and heart beats. The hips and legs represent the mortal world. Thus a God reside in the macrocosm. They reside our body also in their respective sphere are in various organ, namely the organ of action, karmindriyas, such as the five organ of speech, such as heat, hand, feet, etc. The organ of the perceptions, such as the eye, the ears, the nose, the tongue, and etc. And the internal organ, namely the mind, the ego, and the intelligence, just as the depend upon our sacrificial offering in the external world for their nourishment, they depend upon us internally or nourishment through the food we eat. While in the external world, the God are the receiving their sharing of offering from the fire, who is first receipt of offering in the sacrifice, sin we pour them into the fire only. In the body also the God receiving their offering from the digestive fires which resided in the digestive tracts. From there the food is the supply to the various divinities through the five birth channels called Purans, called Prana, Apan, Saman, Vyan, and Udan. The Upanishad affirming just as the Vayu rules the mid region and the Parvadas, the earth and the heaven. The Pran, your Parvadas, the whole body and acts are over Lord on organ. The Vedic sacrifices are the essentially mean to be archive of our aim of human life, namely influence of the obligatory duties, dharma, wealth, earth, pleasure, calm, and liberation, moksha. Duties with the foundation and the liberation was the ultimate aim. The Vedas confirm the clearly that who perform the sacrifice for the material end of or the first three aim, who are the reborn again, the while those we are the achieve liberation by the living selfless and fulfilling their obligations, who are never returned through the sacrifice of invocation. The worshippers of the Vedic god seek wealth, peace, happiness, progeny, fame, and the name and the power over the natural force, this construction of enemies and longevity or of a full lifespan, the good health, protection from the misfortune, sickness, and loss of cattle. The Vedic hymns allude to the several gods based upon the number of the invocation addressed to each. We may the identify the principal one. However, they are the actual number may be far exceed our current estimate, since the current version of the Veda seem to be a remnant of the original text that extant in the early Vedic period. The Veda also allude to the existence of the ancient God to be a reside in the highest heaven and a participant in the universal sacrifice performed by Brahman. In the uh, Brihadarkand Upanishad, when the Vidida Shakalya said the Yajnavanakala, how many God were there? He can be the answering saying, as the many are the mention in offering made to the God of the universe, namely 303 and 3003. On the beginning, and clarified the further, he reduced the number of gradually from the 3003 to 33 and 10, then to 6, and then to 3, and then 2, and then to 1.5, and finally is to 1. The same. After the description of the Vedas, there was a describe some about the gods. If we find in Indra the qualities of a war lord or a typical king, in Varun we see the earliest sign of an omnipresent, omnipotent, and a compassionate God. The prosecutor, the Upanishad Brahma Varun is the ruler of our world, the ordinator or enforcer of law and upholder of the world order. In one of the Rigvedic hymns, he is described as a lord of the earth and heaven who sustains the tree that has its roots in heaven and the branches down below. This description reminds us of the famous Ashwatha tree of the latter day scripture. Varun is the knower of all and controller of all. He is supreme God capable of controlling and despairing justice. He knows the path of bird that fly through heaven and a sovereign of the sea. He knows the ship that a throne. True to this holy law, he known as a 12 moon with their progeny. He knows the moon of the latter birth. He know the pathway of the wind that is spreading high and mighty wind. He knows the God who dwell above. Varun, the tree, true to holy law, sit down among his as in his eyes and ears. He know all about the goes on in this world. If two people taking together beware, the Varuna is there was watching everything that is going on. Birth of Aditi and friend of brother of Mitra, Varun is protected. The Holy One, helper of all mankind, the law maker who holy law remain the unweaked. Together the Mitra, he controls the world order, Ratha, and when the people transgress the moral order and commit sin, he knows and punish them. But if it they repent and seek the forgives, he forgives them too. He caused the rain to come down and the sun to travel. He make the river flow, the river that flow because of him. No wearing, nor the chase following. Many invocation of Varuna repeating the beseech him to forgive sin like this one. If we have a sin against the man who love us, have ever wronged a brother, friend, or comrade, The never ever with us or the stranger over and remove from us the trespass. If we get master cheat the play, we cheat and done wrong unwillingly or the sign of purpose cast all these sin away like the looseness, fetter and Varun let us be. Then own beloved Varun lost much of the importance as a omnipotent and omnipresent God after Indra assumed more prominence. He was subsequently relegated or rather demoted to the position of Dikpala or ruler of the quarter, the western hemisphere, the lord of the ocean and water. In the iconography, he is depicted as the rider of a chariot drawn by the seven swans with four hands and an umbrella over his head. In some images, the swan are replaced by a crocodile suggestive of his lordship over the aquatic life. God Agni. Agni is the chosen priest. God, ministers of sacrifice, the hotter, who lavishes wealth and dispels and darkness, spend-minded priest, truthful, most glorious, great ruler of sacrifice, God of law eternals, radiant one. One sacrifice is completed without his presence, and his presence is a verily ensured the success of the sacrifice, because whatever sacrifice has accept goes to the god. Agni is the messenger, the herald, masters of all wealth, often bearer, much beloved, who bring the willing god from the heaven and make them sit it on the grass with him near the sacrificial altar. He is prominent by the Manu as the priest. He is often invoked along with Indra. With whom he shares the passions of some drink. He is always invoked along with Marut, probably to ward off the danger of forest. Agni was the earliest Angiras, a seer. After his holy ordinance, the Marut was born with a glittering appeared Shabir, addressed as the immortal Jatvedas, many hits an influent gift of dawn. Dawn is the bearing of the offering and the charioteer of sacrifice. Agni is the lord of red sheets who love songs, kind and a bountiful giver of gifts of wonder fame. Agni is the friend of all, loved by many in their home. The Vedic Aryan were well aware of these destructive abilities, and he set the forest aflame, angered by the wind, by he spread throughout a dry wood as his list, armed with the tongue and slicks, where with a many roar. Black is the Pati. Agni are the changeless with glitter waves when like a bull. Thou the rush, the eager to the tree, with the teeth of flame, wind drawn. Through the wood he sped, and trumpet like a bull among for the herd of the cows. He bright straight roaming to the everlasting air. Things fixed, anything movement quick before him as a flies. We know as a some time about the origins. Mathurishan Mathurishwan brought him down from the heaven and handed him over to the Bhragu for keeping. In some of hymns like the following ones, we see the Agni being the evaluate of the status of a supreme god. Agni is a Vaishvarana, the center of all people. He is in the sky as well as the center of the earth. A similar notation can be found in hymns also. Comingly, the restless, the exceed the sky, unliving nights, and all the stand or moves, he as his soul God be permeated in the greatest among all these other gods in the images. Agni is the distinct with the two heads along the flowing hairs, a pot belly, 6 eyes, 7 hands, 4 horns, and 3 legs. His 7 hands represent the 7 flames, and the 3 legs represent the 3 worlds of which he resigned. His pot belly denotes his love for the rich of the oily food. His concern are Swaha and Savada. Swaha and beginning the Dhumketu smoke is banner, and the Ram in his vehicle, and Ram being a typical sacrifice animal. He is associated with his donates and his connection with the sacrificial ritual, Rudra and Rudras. The Rudra is of the Rig Veda is a militant god of storm and lightning and a provider of medicine. Through his he did not enjoy the same status as Indra Rudra, de-identify, enjoying his own importance in Vedic pantheon because of his the tempestuous nature. He associated with the storm god called Marut, and his abilities to bring the medicine to the people to the prolong their lives. And he is a Pharisee looking god, well built, a golden in color, with the braided hair of the firm limbs, multiform, strong, Townway, along of the dance with himself, and be a brightening of gold and decoration. The strength of the Godhead never depart from the Rudra, the father of Marut. The Rig Veda hymns describe him eloquently of the pure medicine. Those are the most wholesome and healthy, bestowing those which our father Manu health selected. I crave from the Rudra of our gain and wealth. He wield the thunderbolt, bow and arrow, and sends the down streaks of lightning, shaking the world, making a people nerves with fear and depredations, and disturbing the cattle in a cow pens, and intelligent and be voltant. He protect the people from other enemies. We do not have whether the Rig Veda Rudra was a precursor to the Rudra of later time, but the resemblance in some fundamental trends between the two, and the appeal to the both in prayer and a supplication, not to harm the cattle and the people with their anger, is too evident to be ignored. The following hymn is one such example, with the many ways sound like a verse from the Sivatran Upanishad. O Rudra, harm not be either the great or small of harm not the growing boy, harm not a full grown man, slay not a shire among us, stay on the mother her, and to our down dear bodies. Rudra, do not harm and harm us not. Okay. Rudra is our seed and progeny, harm us not in the living nor in the cow or steed, and stay not our the heroes in the fury of they want, being be obtained of the evermore we call the thee. Even as a herdman, I have brought hymns of praise, O Father of the Marut, give us happiness, blesses they most be forever belongs. So verily do we desire they saving help, and sometime the hymen referred to not just one Rudra, but a group of Rudras, 11 in number. According to some, this is a symbolic reference to the 10 vital breaths and the mind of suggestive of this association with the Maruts. Mitra and Varun are the both Lord of the heaven. Together by uploaded the law causes the cows cows to stream, the planet of the flourish, and is clearing the swift drop and send down the rain flood. Both are Aditya are the mostly are invoked together, probably because of their close friendship. The waste and most potent together upload the Ratha or the moral order, firmly set in the heaven in Mitra home, and Aryaman and Varuna. Hence, these give the fourth and great vital strength, which are the merit praise, the high power of the life, and the men all shall praises. We are informed from the hymns that the Mitra, the stairman to action and sustain both earth and heaven. Both Mitra and Varun are guardians of the world who sit in a gold-hued chariot from daybreak and behold the infinity. In a course of time, Mitra came to be associated with the morning light, while the Varuna with night sky. A Vayu is described in the Rigveda as a beautiful god. Ideally, the first partaker of the some juice which he seemed to be specially the fond of. He is a friend of Indra and he is the hero who share the glory of victory with the latter. He is as swift as a mind and thousands of eye and the lord of thought. He drive a chariot yoke the steed and whose color are the vary from a red to be purple and a number from the 211,000 depending upon the occasion. He is praised in hymn as the intelligent who illumines the earth and heaven and make the dawn of shine. From him the dawn is spreading her radiant garment in the dark and distance. Visibly, he moved the heaven as well as in the human body as the vital breath like Rudra Vayu. Also bring a medicine to cure the people. For this shake the cows yield milk, and to him the covered praise for Allah. He is the protector of people, whom is the protector from every world and from the highest God of the world of God. In the post-Vedic period, the Vayu became the lord of the north-western quarter, the father of Hanuman and Bhim, symbol of innocence, strength, the loyalty and brotherhood, which are the original qualities of the Vayu, as the a trust friend of Indra and protector of people. Blue in color, he depicts with the forehand and he hold a fan and flag in two hand, while the other two are held the Abhay and Varad Mudra. Surya is the blazing sun. He is the one of the Aditya god among god. The light is the most intelligent and golden colored who ride in the sky in his golden chariot drawn by the 7 bay horses which are described in the hymns as a daughter of heaven. He is said to be extremely brilliant with the radiant hair who flies in the sky like a bird and shine bright like a jewel, giver of power and strength and destroyer of laziness and darkness with the bright light and radiating from him, and he known all the gifts. Before him the constellation pass away like thieves together and their beams. The swift and all beautiful Surya is maker of light, who luminous the radiant realm, who goes to the host of God as well as to the world of mankind with his light. Varuna, he ever watchful because of power and gold color. He is also depicted as a provider of good health, who remove the heart disease and take away the yellow hues to be give to the parrot and sterling and haritala tree. In the Vedic symbolism, the Surya symbolism Brahman. The world of the sun frequently mentioned as the place where the immortal world of Brahman is located, which the liberate the soul each upon their departure from the earth and traveling by the north path. In the Vedic theology, the Son is represented the highest and the best. He is the equalized as the resource of Puran, who keep all world alive by a brightening light and vigor. Vishnu, the Vishnu of the Rigved time, a minor god, he is the one of Aditya, but with some qualities of Vishnu of Bhagavatism, like the Vishnu of the letter of the day, he lover and protector of devotee, he who is loved in measures all God-loving creatures, living happily like the Vishnu in incarnation of Vamana, who trod the earth and heaven in two places and then crushed the demons, King Bali, without which he third part the Vedic Vishnu is also a god of three stride who uphold therefore of threefold existence the earth and heaven, and like the living creature in whose three wicked extents are the place inhabitant in all living creatures. The Rigveda says that the mortal man can behold the two step of him, he look upon the light, but this third step, no of the one should to approach, nothing even to be a feathered bird or hare that fly with wing and describe as a dweller of mountain and a bull with a wide strike and who kill in the around wheel set in the swift moon. His of the 90 racing straight together with four. And Vishnu is the ancient and the last prevailium germ, the power supreme, together with his spouse. He ordinates as a ruler of the three world. He helped the Aryan man, giving to the worshipper his share of the holy law. Savitar is a Aditya, who is described as a golden eye, golden handed and golden tongued, a solar deity. He is regarded as the sun before the sun rises, but sometime distinguished from the sun. He is not a represents the golden sun of the morning, but the riding sun of dark night also. Riding a gold chariot, comes looking on everyone in a move both way upward and downward and travel along the ancient dustless path of the air mid region is be a too bright and adorable base from far away he come in the case of always the all distress and sorrow the Rakshasas and Yadutras and illuminates the world and mounting his gold chariot that is the decade with the gold pearl and lofty with a golden pole, and he God goes to dark some region to illuminate them and drawing the gold yoked car with his white footed base. He the manifest light to all the people he held in his lamp. All men and all beginning attained the immortality, the golden handed Savitar. Foreseeing the goes on his way between the earth and heaven, the drive away the sickness, bedness, the sun approaches us and is spreading the bright sky through the dark some region. Like Aditya, he has the upholder of law and forgiver for the patient senior. Sometime he described as a superior to the other god, whose status are the none disobeying. Him whose high law, neither Varun or Indra, not Mitra or not Aryaman, nor Rudrbrit. The Gayatri mantra is addressed to Savitar of to be a adorable splendor for the enlightenment of human occasion. Savitar is the most adorable, mysterious, and influential god of mystic realm, who is a considerable to the goal. The purpose of the object of meditation when the descent into the conscious, the golden disc with the bright pointed rays are neither in world in this lit up and splendor of God and incredible beauty. This author has been told by the experienced people whenever wherever the Gayatri mantra is altered with devotion and sincerity, and the whole atmosphere and the auras of the people who are participating chatting are lit up by his splendor manner, by the golden rays that descend away. Pushan. Pushan is a postal god. He is the lord of the path, who protect the people from the wild animal and make their path in solitary places pleasant to tread. He is described the various as a cloud-born god, a lord of the path and wonder work, the lord for all the prosperity and vedette of the god sorrow, the Pushan in the graduation of the guardian of the cattle, who show the way of the carrying a god with the horny point to rich meadows where the grass is thick and temperature moderate. He is the often associated with the Soma as the world whole world protected, one from the above and the other from below. The Pushan stir our thoughts and driven away the enemies and inspire the miserly to be generous donations. In some hymns, he is also invoked along with the Indran, his friend, whom he helped to generate the ripe warm milk by the young raw cows. In some hymns, he described as a goat born and as the god who traveled across the ocean in the golden ship to meet the sun. Usha. Usha is the dawn sister of the sky and a lady of the light, who are the resources of life. She stared in the creature that have the feet and make the bird of air fly up the brawn on 100 chariot. She yokes her steed before the arrival of the sun and is never late. Loved by the Ashwini sister of God, he eludes the sun, who is always eager to catch her. She brings not just light to the sleeping mankind, but hope, the happiness, riches, and all good things. And goddess of light and beauty, whom the rises of the old time invoke of their protection and help. Usha is the God beloved sister, whom she bring to the earth for enjoying the drop of the som juice offering by the worship. And some of the hymns speaking of not some no, one drawn by many the drawn by the have done as a before are display and describing this Usha part. The hymns are the address to Usha in the Vedas are among the most poetic and beautiful hymn found in Vedas. In the following verses, she like a dancer put her broidered garment on, as a cow yielded her under, so she bare her breast and catering light for all the world of life. The Gautamas have a presence, heaven, radiant daughter, the letter of the charm and pleasant voice, blend look like on all the world. The goddess shines, widely separated with her and bright eyes westward and walking in the motion everything. And there is a creature of the sea as the standard, the voice of other daughter, the ancient of the day, and again born newly decking her beauty with the same raiment. The goddess wastes away the life of the mortal like a skilled hunter, cutting the bird pieces in the pride of the beauty like the maid. Thou God, O goddess, to the god who longer to win this and smile the youth as a shiny before him. Thou that discovered the bosom, a fair, a bright emblem by her mother and sow, and showest forth the form at all may see it. Blessing art thou, O dawn, shine yet more widely. No other dawns have reaches what thou against begin. Night in the dawns are a sister, a dutiful of their movement, skin immortal, akin, immortal, following the each other, the changing their color, both the heaven move onward. Common, unending is sister pathway taught by the God. Alternative, they are travel.